I do believe that you guys have been here with us a few times. We are here at the campus of Texas A&M University, and we are pulling Tallis, T-Man, into the horse department of the large animal vet. And let's hope that all this goes well for him. He rides very well in the trailer, and we are very confident that they're going to do all that needs to be done with his teeth and seeing what's going on with his throat issues and that little bit of choking thing that he does. You ready? They're going to come out and get you in a couple of minutes, okay? How was the ride over? How was the ride over, huh? How was it? You nervous? Oh, he's nervous, everybody. He's just so nervous. He's a nervous Nelly. Your nose doesn't look so dirty anymore. Don't let that hang up. Don't let that get hung up out here on something, okay? We don't want to get that hung up. He's not so bad. I'm going to let the ladies know that that is protein lick on his mouth. That's just a protein lick. He's not got chapped lips and he's not dirty. Okay? I promise. Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear somebody else is here too? Oh boy, are you so excited? You look so handsome. Even though you have your little bedazzled halter here, he has a he's been bedazzled, y'all. He's been bedazzled. I don't like the way he's just getting so stompy mad. So I don't like this here, so I'm gonna go ahead and unload him myself. You guys hold on a second, please. Easy step. Step. All right, easy. So we've already gone into register, and now we're waiting for the vet techs to come out and walk him in. Could you just hush it up over there? Trying to make a video, an illegal video. We're trying to illegally video here. All right, I've promised you, and I deliver on my promises. Friends, if there could only be 10, I'm gonna name these 10 in no particular order, but if there could only be 10, you ready? All right, in no particular order. Chuck will stay. Chuck makes my top 10 list. Chuck, you made the top 10, okay? I know that you're new here, still fairly new. You've cost me a lot of money. You do know that, right? You have cost me and the page a lot of money, y'all. He has cost us a lot of money, but he's a hell of a character and I love him. So he has to stay. Number 2 and number 3. Guys, you're gonna hate this. Waylon and Tex. I know what you're saying. Lester, you don't need all these bulls. I know I don't. And guess what? We're not done yet, because I have another bull I'm about to name. For my number 4, where's he at? Let me find number 4. All right, friends, coming in at number 4 is that one right there. Prince Willie Joe. Prince Willie Joe, turn your lip the right way. Well, you see what he's doing. That's Prince Willie Joe, and he is my number 4. Now, guys, remember, don't judge me. Here we go, number 5, Calamity Jane. Calamity Jane has to be one of mine. That's number 5. Fine, 6 and 7 right here. 6 and 7, Loretta and Patsy. 6 and 7, Loretta and Patsy. 8, Danny. Danny, I love you, sweetie. Number 9, right behind her. Number 9, right behind her. My wrecking ball, Jolene. And last but not least, guys, last but not least, I'm so sorry, right there, Ruby. Hey, Ruby. Friends, those are Lester's top 10. If there could only be 10, you heard me right. Now, luckily, it'll never come to that because we have space for a lot more than 10. But I asked you guys to do this challenge with me, And I thought it was only fair that if I ask you for yours, then you'll also give me, I'll have to give you mine. And so there you have it. Lester's top 10. If in fact, there could only be 10. What do you think about that? What surprises you about my picks? And what is no surprise? I would love to hear your thoughts on my top 10. I kind of think I know what your surprises are going to be. Why do you think I chose the ones that I chose, y'all? Why? There has to be a why behind it. Why do you think I chose the ones that I chose, huh? Don't think I don't love them all, because I do, friends. I love them all. We got some amazing characters here, just some really big personalities. But I asked you if there could only be 10. I didn't make it 1. I said 10. So I can't wait to find out what your picks are. So we're getting the trailer all hooked up and checking all the lights. Tomorrow morning we take Tallis to Texas A&M. And tell me exactly what they're going to do tomorrow.
Teeth floated and a full dental exam in case he needs. Sometimes older horses have to have teeth pulled. I'm not saying that he's old, but sometimes.
Yeah.
So have a full dental exam. They'll sedate him to do that.
Right.
And while he's sedated, they're also going to clean his sheath.
Yeah.
And check for any beans.
Okay, but what about the scope down the throat for just in case?
So we don't know if they're going to fully do the scope, but they will do an exam to be able to test for ulcers and other things.
And figure out why he's eating and why he's doing that weird stuff when he tries to chew and swallow. Okay.
So we're just going to make sure there's no choke or no stricture or other things that are going on in there. Sometimes that stuff's not even treatable, so you just got to change their diet and do things like that. But we just want to make sure that it really is wind sucking and just rule it out. And then the final thing is some blood work to be able to test for any metabolic disease or any Cushing's disease. Okay.
Thank you. So what we're doing right now is getting everything set up and ready. It's easier to do things in the daylight, even though we're losing our light, than trying to do things early in the morning when it may still be dark and we end up missing something. So I'm pulling forward and we're going to get everything set up so tomorrow should be a nice and easy load. I do believe that Reed is being nasty. I think she's saying, looky here. Look what you're going to be missing out on. I am Rita. I am the princess of this pasture. And whenever Dad loads you up and takes you off to be worked on, look what you're going to be missing out on. My milkshake. Rita, do you have to do all of that? Guys. And then he's like not showing her enough interest, and now she's like, okay, well, you know what, Rita, do you have to do that to him? I don't guess there's probably a lady out there who hasn't done something similar in some form. Rita, do you have to do all of... Sometimes you give them a little circle about. That's what Jamie's going to do. You try the best you can to let them go on their own. Horses who've been moved a few times here and there for shows or for travels usually do better.
You're gonna go up, okay? Up. Let's go. Step up.
guys wish us luck. Lester and Tallis are on the move. We're rolling out of the JL Ranch North, and we shall be heading towards Texas A&M. And let's hope for a safe trip. Let's hope that we get a good report once we get there, and these guys can help figure out what's wrong with our little fella. And of course, we'll also add a prayer to get us home safely. Thank you guys for watching. We love you so much. Blessed to have you. And I promise you there'll be a follow-up video coming out very soon.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.